Don't be upset. So farming is a lifelong learning. No farmer gets success in every growing. We must try, and then we must adapt, and then we must learn something. And then gradually you will be a professional gardener.
Kunia Oahu. This historic stretch of farmland located halfway across the island was mostly occupied by the Del Monte pineapple plantation fields until 2006. Now, over a decade later, small farms leased by first and second generation immigrants cover the landscape, some with lineages that connect them to the laborers that manned these fields hundreds of years ago.
So our farm was started in 2016 out in Kunia. We have over 200 acres, and currently we have over 40 immigrant farmers on our plot.
Are you Saw? Yeah.
Hi, Saw.
When we first started filming Farmers in the Kitchen 5 months ago, our goals were simple: to meet Pacific Gateway Center's immigrant and refugee farmers, share their stories, and learn more about their culture through the foods they grow and cook. Thanks to these farmers, we've learned more about Tongan, Laos, Filipino, Thai, and Burmese cultures, and we're introduced to farms that many of us had never heard of before. Mike and Saw were the very first farmers to lease land at the Pacific Gateway Farms in Kunia.
My name is Saw Thinn, and then my husband is Aung Naing too, and then you people also call him Mike. Welcome to Mingalar Farm.
Today, Mingalar Farm occupies just under 5 acres of land, producing crops widely used in Southeast Asian cuisine. Mike and Saw are from Myanmar and lived very different lives until meeting later on Oahu. Mike is Mon, an indigenous ethnicity from Mon State, Myanmar, located to the east of Thailand. During the uprising in the late 1980s, Mike and his family fled their home and lived as refugees in Thailand before immigrating to the United States.
In 1998, some students, they have some kind of uprising, or they just do something like demonstrations or strikes or something like that. They're afraid that, they will be arrested. So that's why they migrate to neighboring countries.
Okay.
For me personally, we don't do any abstract. We just stay at home.
Okay.
So maybe because of the cultural things, right? Boys do that kind of, strikes or something. Culturally, we go still at home.
မိလန်းမှာစက်ရုံလုပ်ပြီးတော့ဆူရှီလုပ်တယ်ဆူရှီကလုပ်လာကြတော့လုပ်ရပြင်းလို့ခြံမဲ့လုပ်ချင်သူတို့ဒီဟာဝါယူလာခဲ့တယ်
Come on. Almost every day, whenever we can, first we have to check is the main thing is the seedlings and the water. Water, something like a kind of irrigation system is okay or not, because our lot is at the end of the irrigation system to this side. So sometimes the other farmers, the first farmer who is close to the water pump, they get water first. Sometimes if they use a lot and then there's not enough water in the ditch, so the pressure is really low in our side. I was a teacher before until 2007, and then after that I came here for a short scholarship. I got a scholarship for a few months, for 1 year. And then after I'm going back, I work for the UNICEF and some other non-profit organizations. And then after that, I went back, and then I applied for the student visa for the HBU. I joined the master programs at HBU, Hawaii Pacific University. For me, I'm just thinking that it should be some meaningful to me. So when I'm not too much interested in wind energy, and then later I realized that, I'm just thinking that, where I'm from. So My country, Myanmar, is the agricultural country, and then this is, food. Food is also our main, life source. So actually, in 2014, because of the immigration status, I have to go back to Myanmar. And then I stayed over there for 3 years. At the time, he was working for Htoo. And then when I migrate here in 2015, we want to start something, just like just like a kind of self-employed. And then we got the announcements from BGC that there's a farm, if we are interested, so we just want to start that. For the first 2 years, we tried organic, but the challenge is that we don't have enough experience. So right now So right now we are okay with the farming, because we know that what we should grow, and then how we should adapt, the changing situation. What happened at the farm is that we don't spray. This is the problem. And when neighboring farmers do the pesticide spray, all the pests come in this side. That's okay, because we just want to get the root, right? Not the leaves. That's okay. So let me. Oh, I just need to harvest limbong grass. You put a little bit of water every day.
Not too much.
Right? Not too much. A little bit. Just only soak this portion, and then you put it, and then just leave it. So when the roots are coming out a little bit like that, you can grow in the pot or in the soil. This is it.
An exciting discovery for us at Mingalar Farm was learning about banana stems, an ingredient very similar to hearts of palm. Mike harvests the hearts of young banana trees, slicing the outer layers away until he reaches the tender core. He explained that the hearts of more mature trees are also used, but that those are more suitable for cooking in soups and stews, such as Myanmar's national dish, mohinga, a soup commonly eaten for breakfast. Today we are working with the young banana stems. Mike is teaching us how to make banana stem salad, a traditional Mon dish from the region in Myanmar he grew up in.
To make this dish, and then we have to chop the banana stem first into small pieces, and then we also chop the fresh shallot and then to put in the dish, and then after that we put the fried and garlic onion, and then we put the tamarind paste, and then we put fish salt, and then beans powder.
So this is an example of like when you come in as a farmer, I'll take what you guys make, because for me it's more of like, I'm not Burmese, I'm not Vietnamese, I'm not Thai, those kind of things, but I know how to cook. So to me, cooking is like a language. So if I can make something like this vegetarian for somebody that's Burmese, like, oh yeah, remember I used to eat that when I was growing up, but had sardines in it. Oh, how do you make it taste very similar without sardines in it? And that's to me is a language for somebody. So when I make it and they eat it and they enjoy it like they're eating, like bringing back to home, that makes me happy too.
In the future, we hope that our farmers will be able to expand their small farm operations, get into local grocery stores, and become able to support themselves and their families independently.
This program was more about featuring the farmer, like what you can make. So it doesn't make sense if like you're a Burmese farmer and you come in and you make like an Italian spaghetti. You know what I mean?
To find many of the ingredients grown by Pacific Gateway farmers, visit BI Farm Stand in Chinatown on Hotel Street and Pena Farm Stand at Chinatown Marketplace on Dillingham Boulevard. On behalf of Chef Hui and Pacific Gateway Center, mahalo for supporting our local farming community.